And good morning to you. It is Sunday. We're so happy that you're joining us this morning. I'm Jenny Dean. We have a lot to unpack for you as you pack up to head out of town, or maybe pack your family up to get them out of town from their Thanksgiving celebration. And we do have your forecast coming up in less than 2 minutes. But first, because we know a lot of people are traveling today, we wanted to get right out to Tampa International Airport because they are expecting it to be one of the busiest travel days of the year today. So we've got 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Nick Valturo joining us live from TPA. It is one of the busiest airports in the country this holiday weekend. And Nick, at last check, we were at 19 cancellations and 55 delays already this morning. So I imagine you might be seeing some frustrated travelers out there.
You know, Jenny, you would think that, and I talked to a few travelers who had their flights pushed back a little bit, some only 40 minutes, others about 4 hours, but everyone seems to be pretty content with what they're seeing. But it is a busy travel day. I talked to a lot of travelers. They told me they expected this to be a very busy day. They were expecting delays, so they weren't surprised at all. They were a little bit surprised by the amount of traffic, and you're seeing it right now. There's so many people that are coming in to the airport right now. We're over here. As you can see, people are bringing their suitcases in. I see a Giants fan over there. That's always exciting to see over here at TPA. But 86,000 people expected to come through this airport this morning throughout the course of this day. And we're seeing a lot of that. You talked about those delays, about 55 delays, 19 cancellations. We're seeing quite a few of them on the board stemming at O'Hare and in Washington, D.C. And we know that travel is being impacted by a lot of those weather systems across the country. That's why some of the people got here early. They were worried about their flights being canceled or pushed back. And that's one of the things that we have been seeing on the big board. And one of the things we do know is that Tampa was a top 5 destination of where people were traveling to this Thanksgiving. And the Sunshine State was actually blowing up. Orlando was the #1 destination where people were traveling to. Miami was 2, Fort Lauderdale 3. So Florida was a hub for activity, of course, for the Thanksgiving holiday. You're seeing the board right now. You can see where those flights are delayed. You're seeing New York JFK canceled. You're seeing Raleigh-Durham. Over there, you can see Dallas-Fort Worth. So there's quite a few flights that have been impacted, but that's why they're saying to get here early. 3 hours before an international flight, 2 hours before a domestic flight. Really just give yourself some time. And if you want to reserve parking, that's something you do ahead of time as well. But they are asking people, because of this influx of traffic and the amount of people that are out here at the airport today, they're just asking people to really try to be patient. Just get here and give yourself plenty of time. But again, we're seeing that those delays and cancellations, they are changing. It's constantly fluctuating. So it's definitely something you want to monitor. Check your airport, check your airline, just to make sure that your flight is on time. For right now, reporting live at TPA, Nick Valturo, 10 Tampa Bay News.
All right, Nick.